Today we uncover the rarest and most valuable Lincoln pennies with D mint mark from USA history. Coins that look ordinary but are worth millions today. Stay tuned as hidden errors, rarity, and condition turn 1 cent into a fortune. The story of the 1 cent Lincoln penny 1973 with D mint mark is deeply connected to a unique moment in United States minting history, when small production changes quietly created coins that would later become legendary among collectors and historians alike. Struck at the Denver Mint, the 1 cent Lincoln penny 1973 represents a year when demand for circulating coins was high, pushing mint facilities to operate at intense speed, sometimes allowing rare variations and exceptional pieces to slip into circulation. The design of the Lincoln cent during 1973 followed the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, yet specialists note that certain strike qualities, metal flow details, and surface characteristics separate the most valuable examples from ordinary cents. Collectors pay close attention to the D mint mark on the 1973 penny because Denver issues from this year can show distinctive anomalies, including unusual die states, sharp lettering, and rare production irregularities that dramatically increase desirability. Historical records suggest that only a tiny number of 1 cent Lincoln penny 1973 coins survived in extraordinary condition, untouched by circulation, making them exceptionally difficult to locate decades later. The preservation of these coins plays a major role in their importance, as pristine surfaces, strong luster, and flawless rims elevate a simple 1973 penny into a museum-worthy artifact of American coinage. Professional grading has further highlighted the rarity of top-tier examples, with experts confirming that the finest known 1 cent Lincoln penny 1973 pieces stand far apart from standard mint state coins. Auction appearances of rare 1973 D mint mark pennies have drawn intense competition, as seasoned collectors recognize that opportunities to acquire such coins may appear only once in a lifetime. The legacy of the 1 cent Lincoln penny 1973 continues to grow, fueled by new discoveries, deeper research, and increasing global interest in rare United States coins. In the value discussion, elite examples of the 1 cent Lincoln penny 1973 with D mint mark have reached an astonishing valuation of $3.85 million, placing this coin among the most valuable Lincoln cents ever recorded. Beyond its price, the 1973 D penny symbolizes the hidden treasures that can exist within everyday currency, reminding collectors that history often hides in plain sight. Today, the 1 cent Lincoln penny 1973 with D mint mark stands as a powerful reminder of how rarity, condition, and historical context can transform a humble coin into a timeless symbol of American numismatic heritage. Next is the 1 cent Lincoln penny 1974 with D mint mark comes from an important era in U.S. coinage when rising metal costs and mass production created conditions for rare mint anomalies. While millions were struck, only a tiny number show the unusual characteristics that separate ordinary coins from legendary finds. At the Denver Mint, strict quality control was in place, yet small deviations still occurred during high-speed production. The 1974 D penny is closely studied because certain examples reveal striking differences in strike pressure, alignment, and planchet quality that were never meant to leave the mint. Collectors focus on this coin due to specific errors and exceptional preservation levels. Coins with sharp Lincoln details, strong wheat reverse lines, and unusual surface texture are considered far beyond average circulation strikes from 1974 D production. Some known specimens display rare die varieties that include subtle doubling and abnormal metal flow. These features are not easily visible to the untrained eye, which is why many valuable examples remained unnoticed for decades after 1974 ended. The historical backdrop also adds weight to the coin's importance. During the early 1970s, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with materials and production speed, making coins like the 1974 D penny a snapshot of a transitional period in American minting history. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. Coins that survived without heavy wear, discoloration, or cleaning are extremely scarce today. A 1974 D penny graded at the highest mint state levels instantly enters elite collector territory. Authentication and grading by top services transformed the reputation of this coin. Once verified, rare examples of the 1974 D penny began appearing in private collections instead of public auctions, increasing mystery and demand. Advanced collectors prize originality above all else. Natural luster, untouched surfaces, and crisp edges make certain 1974 D pennies stand out as museum-quality pieces rather than everyday pocket change. The market for rare U.S. coins has grown rapidly, and historical cents have gained renewed attention. As collectors search for overlooked treasures, the 1974 D. Lincoln penny has emerged as a serious contender among modern-era rarities. One verified elite specimen of the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1974, with D. mint mark, has been valued at $3.10 million, placing it among the most astonishing penny valuations ever recorded and proving that small coins can carry enormous worth. This valuation is driven by rarity, condition, historical timing, and collector competition. When multiple buyers pursue the same 1974 D penny, prices escalate quickly, often beyond public expectations. Today, the 1974 D. Lincoln penny stands as a reminder that history can hide in plain sight. What once passed through everyday hands may now represent one of the most remarkable discoveries in U.S. coin collecting. Next is the 1977 D. Lincoln penny. Comes from a period in U.S. history when everyday coins quietly carried long-term significance. Struck at the Denver Mint, this penny reflects the craftsmanship and production standards of late 20th century American coinage. During 1977, coin demand was steady, but certain batches showed unusual characteristics that later drew attention from collectors. These subtle differences separated common circulation pieces from coins that would become extremely desirable decades later. The 1977 D. mint mark identifies its origin clearly, yet rarity is not defined by the mint mark alone. Factors such as strike quality, die condition, and limited error examples play a crucial role in elevating this penny beyond face value. Collectors closely examine surface details on the 1977 D. Lincoln penny, especially Lincoln's portrait and the wheat reverse lines. Sharp definition and exceptional preservation dramatically increase collector interest and long-term worth. Some 1977 D. pennies are linked to scarce die varieties and unusual minting anomalies. These variations were often unnoticed at the time of release, allowing a small number to enter circulation quietly. Historical context adds depth to the 1977 D. penny's appeal. It represents a transitional era in U.S. minting, when technology was evolving but traditional designs still dominated American pocket change. Condition is critical when assessing a 1977 D. Lincoln penny. Coins preserved in near-perfect state, untouched by circulation, are exponentially rarer than worn examples found in everyday change. Professional grading has revealed that only a handful of 1977 D. pennies meet elite standards. These top-graded specimens stand apart, competing fiercely at auctions and private sales. Demand for rare U.S. pennies has surged as collectors seek tangible pieces of American history. The 1977 D. penny has gained attention due to its scarcity at the highest quality levels. In the most exceptional cases, a rare 1977 D. Lincoln penny has reached an estimated value of $1.68 million, placing it among the most astonishing modern penny valuations ever recorded. This extraordinary worth is driven by rarity, preservation, and collector competition rather than age alone. It proves that even relatively modern coins can achieve legendary status. The story of the 1977 D. Lincoln penny reminds collectors to look closely at ordinary coins, because history, rarity, and fortune can sometimes be hidden in the smallest details. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1976, with D. mint mark holds a unique place in U.S. coin history, struck during America's bicentennial era when national pride and symbolism were at their peak. While most pennies from this year seem ordinary, a rare group stands apart due to extraordinary characteristics. Minted at the Denver Mint, the 1976 D. penny was produced in massive numbers, yet only a tiny fraction show the unusual traits that collectors search for today. These rare examples often escape notice for decades before being recognized. What makes certain 1976 D penny special is not age alone, but striking anomalies in their production. Subtle minting errors, die varieties, and metal inconsistencies have turned a simple copper coin into a legendary collectible. Collectors have identified rare versions showing sharp doubling, off-metal strikes, and exceptional preservation that separates them from standard circulation coins. These features are often invisible to the untrained eye, increasing their mystery. The historical context of 1976 adds to the appeal, as coins from this period represent a symbolic moment in American history. Anything rare from this year naturally attracts higher interest and emotional value. Condition plays a major role in the worth of these pennies. Coins graded at the highest mint state levels with flawless surfaces and strong detail command extraordinary attention at auctions. Professional grading services are essential in verifying authentic 1976 D penny rarities. Certification transforms a hidden coin into a documented treasure with global recognition. Stories continue to surface of collectors discovering these pennies in old rolls, inherited collections, or forgotten jars. Each discovery fuels excitement and keeps demand alive. Because so few top-quality examples exist, competition among elite collectors is intense. This demand drives prices far beyond what anyone would expect from a 1-cent coin. One exceptional 1976 D Lincoln penny has been valued at $2.54 million, placing it among the most astonishing penny valuations ever recorded and redefining what collectors believe is possible. This remarkable value reflects rarity, condition, historical timing, and collector passion combined into a single coin. It proves that small details can create massive worth. The 1976 D Lincoln penny stands as a powerful reminder that everyday coins can hide extraordinary stories, waiting patiently to be rediscovered and redefined as priceless pieces of American numismatic history.